Thank you, Chairman. And welcome to my presentation. The title of this presentation is Analytic Hierarchy Process for Evidence-Based Policy Making. In 2018, I was asked to join the committee to make commerce activation plan from Okaya City. I am going to show you how to use to create evidence by the AHP through this experience today. This presentation has 3 parts, as you see. Have you ever seen logo? Unless we have COVID-19 pandemic, the Olympics would have been held in Japan this summer. And I would like to take an opportunity to say that this work was supported by JSPS grants in aid for science research Kakenhi in Japan. These days, the Japanese government attaches great importance to EBPM. So local governments are also trying to adopt EBPM. On the other hand, most local governments have the similar problems: population decline birth rate and aging population, and physical constraint by them. It is a fact that they need to select their project rationally, so-called scrap and build of projects. For this, local governments are seeking a sharp administrative evaluation. Thus, they are going to install EBPM to their policy making. Here, I came up with using the AHP around 5 years ago. AHP as a group decision tool is very helpful and useful in a democratic decision situation. I omit the rest on this slide for saving of time. When we consider a situation where not experts, but common people use the AHP as a group decision, the problem is most of common people do not want to compare items with each other many times. So I wondered how to make paired comparison easy for them, and at this time, how to use the AHP to make evidence in context of EBPM. The purpose of this presentation is to introduce my attempt for this. In 2018, not 2017, I became a member of the committee to make commerce activation plan in Okaya City. Okaya City is a small city of population 50,000 in the middle of Japan. The committee to make the plan consisted of 12 people. If adding me, there were 13 people, except for administrative officers. They are all residents and in Okaya City and representatives of the commerce societies each. Finally, the plan had 3 strategies and totally 11 projects. This one. And we were expected to prioritize these projects for the budget application for the next year. On the next slide, I will show a pyramid structure instead of diagram to easily understand this. So we made 3 strategies from views from different views, 3 views. We needed to evaluate these projects with respect to these criteria, namely importance and urgency. These criteria were proposed by me. And I pick up strategy 1 at this presentation. And this table for strategy 1, this had 6 projects. Here, what we should do was to decide evaluation of these projects with A, B, and C. A, B, and C. A is the highest rating, followed by B and C. Budget application is given priority to a project of with evaluation A. We have a condition that the number of A is 2 or 3. Before we considered evaluation of projects, administrative officer showed preliminary evaluation like this. After our evaluation by ISAHP, this evaluation was changed B to A. On this slide, I show you questionnaire about importance of projects. This is a way to easily obtain pairwise comparison values from common people. First, they sort projects with respect to importance from the top. Next, they choose one from three options, which are a little more important, much more important. From this table, I calculated weight of project with this scale. For example, when a member selected more, the value was multiplied by 5. Base is 1 times 5 equal 5, and so on. Thus, I obtained the, after that, I calculated normalized weights for each project as AHP, and thus I obtained the individual weights from projects for all the members. These are calculated by divided by the total of these. Finally, I used geometric means of individual weights to obtain weights as the committee. I think that it was important that members could easily compare projects fairly and satisfied this way. As a result, I got 2 tables. One is a regular table in AHP. The other is to show the number of times of projects selected as the most important and urgent project, respectively. Our main purpose is to choose projects of evaluation A. We did not need detailed numerical values, so table 2 is very helpful that projects of A should be selected most often as the most important or urgent. We checked this fact and successfully passed this condition. On the other hand, we knew that as for the evaluation of project A1, A is better than B, at least about importance. So according to this result, the evaluation was changed to A by administrative officers later. After all, we obtained this pyramid structure with our evaluation of A, B, and C. Finally, this is consideration, limitation, and conclusions. First, this was a success case, but due to 8 meetings with administrative officers before using the AHP, so we might have obtained almost the same evaluation as that of administrative officers. If evaluations were greatly different, a further discussion would be necessary. Second, I have to consider what kind of case this method is effective for. I presented an actual example to show this. By the way, recognizing the evaluation of those projects was planned after 1 year, but we could not do this because of COVID-19 pandemic. However, we could notice the importance of projects of strategy 3, which is the restructure of the commerce-related organization, according to our evaluation of the plan. We could fulfill accountability via domestic evaluation of the importance and urgency of projects in Okaya City Commerce Active Plan, thanks to the AHP, despite this situation. I will conclude my presentation. Thank you for your time and attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Iida, for this interesting presentation. Do you have any questions related to the presentation?
I have one.
Professor Topçu has one question for you.
Thank you. I would like to thank you for this nice presentation, first of all. I am wondering how your approach is working when there is indifference between two projects. As far as I see there, after ranking the projects, you were asking a little more, but there is no equality. Yeah, this one, a little more, much more. If first and second place projects are same for the decision maker.
Yes, we should decide evaluation A, B, and C as a committee. So each member of the committee evaluate these projects.
Okay.
Under strategy 1.
Okay. Actually, my question is, for this example, if a decision maker says P2 and P1 are same according to me, they are sharing the first place and second place together, then at the scale there is no equality. How it works? That's my wonder.
Do you ask me why I didn't use equal?
Yeah, equal. Yeah.
Yeah. Our purpose is to decide project of A. It is important to which project is A. So we didn't use equal.
Okay, you assume there is no indifference. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Professor Topçu. Other questions? Okay, actually, I have a few, but maybe I will email you later to discuss some topics, okay?
Yeah. I have a question, Dr. Kadayıfçı. I have a question. Why a little more is X3? What is a little more is X3?
X3. Could you repeat again, please?
Why a little more is X3? I couldn't understand. A little more is X3, more is X5, but I couldn't understand what do you mean by that.
Do you ask me why about this scale?
Yeah. Yes, that is what I am asking. Yeah.
It is because ordinarily we use 13579 in the AHP, but 9 is a very big number. So I eliminate 9. And I want the difference. So I didn't use 1. That's all.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Karpak. Other questions?